Hi everyone, this is Terry. I want to start recording a series of short videos that are in response to inquiries that I have either on Facebook or YouTube. These will be a supplement, not a replacement for other videos that I've recorded on the topic. Therefore, I suggest that you go back and watch those videos, particularly if you're a new subscriber. Today we'll talk about decorative fills. Let me clear my screen. When you select a shape and you draw that shape on your screen, you have the ability to have multiple fill types and multiple outline types. And one of the fill stitches can be a decorative fill stitch. When you go to your sewing attributes, you have the ability to select a folder and choose from several decorative fill patterns, including some you may have created yourself. So we'll just select a pattern for the shape, and you have the ability to resize that pattern however you want. Now, if you want to have a background fill, you can have that as well. You have to have something on the screen, or you have to create a bounding box in a shape to have a background fill. So we'll choose background fill, and we'll choose the stippling stitch. You need to click on the background till you get this grid, and we'll choose next. And you can change the offset. The offset is the distance from that shape. We'll update it. And you can change the run pitch, which is the stitch length, and you can also change the spacing. We'll choose OK. So this is how to use a background fill and a shape. We'll clear the page. What if you select a stitch file? We'll go to Import, and from our design library in the miscellaneous category, we'll import this little pot. Now I want to make this larger. Since it's a stitch file, I'll hold down the Control key, because the Control key adds additional stitches. And for the purposes of this video, I'm only going to show you how to change a stitch pattern to a decorative fill pattern. If you wanted to really sew this out, you need to pay attention to the lengths, for instance, of your satin stitches. What I need to do is I want to change the gold. If you notice, when I try to select it, it selects all the objects, and you don't have the ability to ungroup it because it's a stitch file. In order to do that, what I want to do is go to the Stitches tab, Divide by Color. And the reason I want to divide by color is because when I select this color and I convert it to blocks, it's going to be made up of numerous pieces. So I'll do that. You can see they're all selected. Now I have the ability to go in and change the pattern. So I can change this to a decorative fill stitch if I want. And I can go and change the outline as well. If I wanted to make that a zigzag stitch, I could do that. And now I would notice that there are going to be some things that I would need to clean up if I was going to do this. But I want to go over to my sewing attributes, and I'll open up the decorative fill pattern. We'll choose another fill pattern, and we will choose OK. And then we will possibly change the size of this. Now, I don't really like that zigzag stitch, but what it highlights is one of the problems that you have when you convert something like this. You will need to go in and remove some of the stitches that are unnecessary, and you may want to make sure that you have turned off some underlays that you may not need. So for instance, this stitch right here, this right here, I may not need that. I can select it and I can press delete. And when I delete that, you will see that I resolved the problem in the top. And as I said, I probably would change this instead to a triple stitch on the outside. But you do see that what you will want to do is to make the modifications that you need to get rid of those extraneous stitches that aren't necessary. Okay, so that's talking about taking a PES or stitch file and making it a decorative fill. The next thing we're going to talk about is text. So let's clear our screen. So we'll go to text and we'll choose a letter. I'm choosing this serif font. Actually, I'll choose a block font. So let's choose a block font, and I want 50 millimeters, and we'll type the letter T. And now that I have this text, when you have text and you select it, you notice on the text tab that you have the ability to change the fill type to a fill stitch or programmable fill, but you cannot choose decorative fill. In order to do this, what you need to do is convert it to blocks. When you convert it to blocks, again, you have a shape, and you notice you now have the shape tab. So now I can choose a decorative fill stitch, and I can resize this if I want to something that looks better. Again, you would have some stitches. I can see some places where I might need to remove some stitches in this so it sews out more successfully. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I do answer my questions on YouTube, and I also try to answer questions on the Facebook group. Please like and subscribe to my videos. By subscribing to my videos, you have the ability to see the newest videos that are published. And if you would, please share my videos with friends of yours who have PE design. Thank you very much and have a good day.